Damn. Hey, I just decided to let y'all watch me pre-shuffle everything. Because I'm going to pre-shuffle the last 6 signs. Hey, the French Esther, how you doing? Can somebody please explain to somebody this person in the chat what cross-watching is? Since Google or nothing else exists, I don't know. Like, what's wrong with people Googling stuff? Why you on Google? All right. Well, if you watching your own sign, then you're not cross-watching then. Okay. All right, so Libra. Libra. Damn. Libra. Libra. And Libra. I'll keep that over there. Scorpio. 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 Okay, I got everything. Sagittarius. Damn. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Damn. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorn. Did I pull one of these? Yep, I did. Okay. Capricorn. Damn. Capricorn. Something's telling me to pull this one. Damn. All right. Capricorn. Aquarius. 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 And Aquarius. Pisces. Pisces. Oh shit. Okay. Pisces. And Pisces. Well, damn. All right, we got all the piles ready. It took almost 10 damn minutes. All right, so I'm gonna open up my little notepad and do the timestamp for Libra. All right. Libra, if you cross watching for a Libra, you got hold on. You got tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Great, time to go out and have fun. Fan, romance, celebration, party. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. It seems like the Libra is blaming you, cross-watcher. Firecracker, excitement. And bell, announcement. You have Mars and Leo for drama. Uh-oh. You have the back of the Nine of Pentacles. For finances, you got Spiral and Ring. The other oracle cards you have are Leaving, Twin Flame, Nostalgia, Guidance, Unexpected, and Introverted. Okay, so the Libra, in their heart of hearts, they want to live a life of like excitement and fun. They deeply want to live this life, but it's just like it's just an idea right now. It's just a thought right now. It's not, I don't see it really happening. I don't see them really doing this, but it's more so of what they're thinking right now. They want to go out and have fun. They want a new connection. They feel like definitely you two are not on the same page if you were romantically involved with this person, or even if you wasn't. They just feel like whatever it is that you guys been through is you. There's no way that you can work it out. They look at you as being stubborn and unwilling to change. They could be a little stubborn too, but it seems like they're leaning towards the very thing that they think they're not ready for. They tell them, it's like, I'm talking about a Libra that feels like they have to hype themselves up to have fun. They might be used to doing like the same things over and over again, not really going out, not really treating themselves, more so on a serious, like more so on the serious side of things. You have Leaving, Twin Flame, Nostalgia, Guidance, Unexpected, and Introverted. They're about to come out of their shell, and they're going to come out of their shell in a very uncomfortable way. They're going to come out of their shell at a time where they're not really wanting to, because it looks like they're really focused on work. They could be starting a business or just really focusing on moving up in their company with Spiral. They could be getting some type of promotion. They could pick up another job that they end up thriving in, or picking up a second stream of income that replaces the first stream. This Libra is all about money. They're climbing up the ladder to success for sure. And whatever the success is, they're going to be so wrapped up into it that they don't even see like all the people that really want to get to know them. They're just thinking about how it didn't work out with you, how a family is more important to them than you, and you know, you guys don't have the same interest. Out of nowhere, this Libra is about to get dragged out the house when they finally started to like be okay with being single. That's when they can't stay in the house. They're always getting invited places. They're always going somewhere. And I think this Libra knows that you're going to be jealous about it. At least they feel like it. You don't have to care, but Crosswatcher, I'm just saying, this person thinks about you. They feel like they have a strong connection with you, but it ain't going nowhere. And I feel like they went from a point of like being very attached to you to the point that it shocks the shit out of them that not only are they introverted, but they're introverted when it comes to you. They're trying to avoid drama, but when this person starts dating with firecracker, with excitement and bail here for announcement, you're going to find out about it. And they know that you're going to have a problem with it, with Mars and Leo for drama. They know you're going to have a problem with it. They're not trying to do it, but it looks like that's what's going to happen. So they're stepping into success. They're uncomfortably stepping into dating again, and they may just fall in love with somebody. You're going to hear about this. They know you're going to be upset about it or jealous or whatnot. And I guess they want you to know that they're not trying to. It's almost like they're blaming you for putting them in this predicament. You didn't want me when you had me, so now don't get mad when other people want me. I'm not trying to do it. That's just what it is. That's what it looks like. So with the 9 of Pentacles being here, it says there's a good chance that your solidarity, no. There's a good chance that your solitary retreat will be interrupted, perhaps just as you are feeling most sensitive and in need of seclusion. Remember that you have a choice. You don't have to be hunted as a hawk pursues a dove. Boldly choose to say yes or no to companionship, always trusting your intuition. So this Libra about to have options, honey. This Libra is about to have a lot of options. You could be an Aries. I'm hearing Taurus. I'm going to say Capricorn and Virgo too. And I'm going to also say Leo. This Libra has options coming. And with one of these partners, it could start off with a work situation and end up being something romantic. They could get a romantic partner and they end up being business partners with this person. But it's just part of their plan to move on. And they want you to know that regardless to whatever you see on the blogs or whatever online or whatever you hear, it just happened that way. They didn't plan on making you feel a way about them moving on. So it's going to look like they're rubbing something in your face, basically, cross-watcher, when they're not trying to. That's what it's going to look like. It's going to look like they're rubbing something in your face to make you jealous or regretful, when really that's not what they're trying to do at all. They just moving on. And they want to know, why do you care anyway? Because you didn't want them when you had them, according to them. So, well, I be damned. These readings are a trip today. Okay, well, let's do Scorpio then. You see, the reading goes by much quicker when I don't have to shuffle. And the cards are already out there, so I hope you guys appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. You got wall for misunderstanding, frying pan, trouble, accusations, basket, recognition, reward for merit, desk, pay attention to your work. Desk was upside down, so I feel like the Scorpio is a little distracted from work. Maybe personal problems are affecting their work. They feel like, okay, fly, a period of ill health, depression, dog, protection from a powerful friend, axe, forces are working against you, four-leaf clover, great good fortune, dagger, fear, worries, tense situations, arrow, you're on the right path regarding an aspect of your life, and unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You got Mars and Gemini for excitement. You got watch for the money card. The other oracle cards are extroverted, marriage, waiting, commitment, fresh start, attraction, and what they would say to you is the 10 of swords. It's the front side where the night astral body is looking at the night's physical body in the middle of an eclipse in the desert. This person is going through a lot. This Scorpio is going through a lot. They want love. They're waiting on a few things to change in their life. And they could be suffering some type of consequence regarding work or regarding a personal matter where trouble and accusations were, or some type of misunderstanding. And just when they think they're getting the recognition and reward for something, and they feel like they're, their feet are touching the ground and they're grounded, something happens. They feel like the more they get ahead in life, something happens that pushes them down. They're a fighter, though. They're not just gonna give up or anything like that. but they worry if they're going to be able to hold everything together, and they question if they're on the right path, although they are. And they're learning to trust their intuition to make better changes, because they're going through something based off a bad decision that they made in the past. They're still trying to recover from that. And whatever this situation was, it taught them to be more mindful and trust their intuition so they don't make that mistake again. This mistake cost them a lot. It might have cost them money. It's a little bit of fun or something with Mars and Gemini. It could have, they could have paid a hefty price with the Ten of Swords being here. So it looks like they have regrets with some type of choice they made. They just want to start over. They want to go back out. They want to fall in love again. They want to feel sexy. They want to attract somebody that's sexy. And they're just waiting on their time to come. As far as from a romantic standpoint, they felt like you guys could never see eye to eye. And the relationship was so not healthy. It was so unhealthy that it distracted them from their work, their stability. They felt like you guys were not a team. They felt like you guys were more so competing with each other instead of like being a team. This could have affected their health. It could have stressed them out, made them depressed, that they felt like you weren't on their side. Every time they felt like everything that they did was never good enough. They felt like everything that they did was never good enough. And it always led to arguments, or it always led to you guys being more divided than coming together. Do they have regrets? Yes. And it seems like they're mature enough to realize that they're not perfect, but nobody is. They don't like that you may not take accountability for whatever you did, Crosswatcher. They wanted to feel safe with you. Now they're just focusing on money and just a new start, and they just want the past to be in the past. They want to have fun. They could be on social media a lot, doing social meetups or something like that. They could have a job that does that with excitement. The third house being here and Mars, as well as desk, pay attention to your work. They're focusing on their money right now, and they're trying to steer clear and stay out of drama because they suffer some type of consequence engaging in drama in the past. Damn. It's almost like they got regrets, like they ain't want it to be this way. It's like they didn't really want it to be this way. Via Black, thank you so much. You reading today. Thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's what I have. So I'm not sure what this Mars and Gemini mean outside of the title excitement, but I can go ahead and read it since, I don't want to just be so quick with your readings, but I do want you to know, if you do watch part 1, a lot of the time came from me shuffling. With this particular part 2, I'm not shuffling, so I can just read the messages quicker. It's not like I'm cutting this portion of the reading shorter, cutting them short, and I just spent all this extra time. That time was shuffling. My apologies. This isn't Mars. This is Mercury in Gemini. So yeah, social media, siblings, neighborhood, community, things like that. They could be a social media influencer, or just into certain, or they just follow certain social media. I don't know. It's given that because Mercury is communication, and so is Gemini. Let's see. All right, so with Mercury and Gemini, when this card appears in a reading, it usually indicates that the questioner will benefit from a period of busy, communicative, socializing with plenty of short trips related to the question. Negatively, the excitement card can denote constant changing of the mind and jumping from one decision to the next with equal excitement and enthusiasm that annoys others. That's where the misunderstanding comes from then. All right, events that could take place with this card coming out: a publicity campaign, a new subject for study, an opportunity to make a speech, an important decision, changing one's mind on an important issue, or a busy social calendar. I don't know. Something that they said to you, it bit them, they regret it. Yeah, it's something that was said that they wish could be unsaid, something that was done that they wish could be undone. So let's see what this Ten of Swords is talking about. So you could be a Gemini, a Aries, a Libra. I hear Taurus, Aquarius. You could be a Sagittarius. You could be a Capricorn. You could be a Pisces. Okay. All right. So Ten of Swords. All right. There are at least two ways to interpret this card. Well, you can't even see it, so it don't even matter. There are at least two ways to interpret this card. The knight is dead, and his spirit is looking at the scene of his death. Or the knight was not attacked at all, only his empty armor. Either way, the symbolism speaks on the death of the ego, not the essence, though. Something has been killed, but it's not the most important thing. A solar eclipse is not the death of the sun. Follow the knight's example and contemplate what is essential and what is not. Yeah. It looks like the Scorpio, just to be fair, is accusing you of being petty or having regrets of their own for being petty. Because somebody is suffering consequences for something. And then the card that I didn't clarify is watch. It says it's a time to profit, divine timing. Seize the moment, waiting period, temp work, or laid off. They had a moment or an opportunity, because this is about their money. They had a moment or an opportunity to do something the right way, and they didn't do it the right way. So this could be work related as well as a relationship. Now, they're going to bounce back from this. They're definitely going to bounce back from this. Are they still attracted to you? Yes. Are they waiting on you? Kind of. They got one foot in and one foot out the door. But they're more so focusing on the new and really not trying to dwell on what didn't work, regardless of what the circumstances is, regardless of what area this is in their life. They're not trying to focus on that. They just want to move forward. They do want commitment. Some of them could have had y'all in the third party with commitment, marriage here, fresh start. They could be unhappy in a relationship and really trying to leave, and they may be waiting on something better to come before they leave their existing connection. Something like that too. All right. All right, let's do Sagittarius. All right, at 30 minutes, Sagittarius. Mm. 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 Well, damn, Sagittarius. Mm. They've been waiting on something. This Sagittarius is very focused on their career. You got fire, strong emotion, passion, and love or hate. You got quill, get back to the basics. You got angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You got broom, new home, new attitude. You have crown, honor and respect will come to you. You have chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. You have cracked up, dissatisfaction with life. Then you have success. Then you have dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. You have January, which could talk about a Capricorn or an Aquarius. You have Chairfield, someone new is entering your life. You have Ram, this could be an Aries, a stubborn or an aggressive person. And you have Beetle, it gives me earth energy for good fortune. Their oracle card is Jupiter and Virgo, patience. Jupiter and Virgo, patience. I'll get to these cards in a minute. This is what I see for Sagittarius if you cross watching for a Sagittarius. You're dealing with somebody that is very spiritual and very strong in the spiritual realm, whether you notice, whether they notice about themselves or not. This person is not really entertaining anybody right now. They're cleaning house. They are trying to get rid of, like with broom here, you sweeping stuff away. New home, new attitude. They're not only cleaning up negative people that's around them and getting rid of them, they're doing a lot of work on themselves. Their health could be something that they're working on with getting back to the basics and chain being up under that car with chain of events that can affect their life. Their health could have been affected by their poor diet. And this person can mess around and create health issues, getting upset. You know how some people can get so mad that their blood pressure gets high and stuff like that? This is what I'm seeing for the Sagittarius. So they're still triggered about something. It could have something to do with work, or it could have something to do with you, with fire being here. Passionate, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. And they could feel like you don't respect them, because fire here is right over crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Even though this is somebody that prays a lot, because even though they're not happy with their life, because it feels like whoever this Sagittarius is, they don't have a fucking life. They're financially stable. They work a lot. And with cracked up dissatisfaction with life, being up under angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm, they understand why they're single and why they need to work or do focus on something else other than this. Do they? I don't think they really like you, but they're using work as a distraction to get over whatever this is. And although they're not happy with them just working and you know and doing the same old shit every day, we get back to the basics. That's what's required of them right now to accomplish another goal. This person is very stubborn. This Sagittarius is stubborn. They feel like you and them are are alike, and they feel like you may be ahead of them in certain aspects in life, because they don't pay those certain aspects that you're ahead of them in They don't give them the attention that they need because they're focused about money. They have a close friend that they deal with, and they work. They focus on their family, their friends, and their work. I don't know. Somebody will in the near future out of nowhere enter the Sagittarius life, or they could have just met somebody new. They could have just met somebody new with chair field. Someone new is entering your life. And then you got Beetle here for good fortune. So the Sagittarius is focusing on money and just brand new things. What it's given is they don't like you, but it's really not focusing on what they don't like until I get on this side. They, as far as their stability and their health, they've been really patient with Jupiter and Virgo. They've been doing the work and being practical with get back to the basics being here. It puts further emphasis on routine. So they've been on some type of routine so they can stay afloat or stay on course. I'm gonna read this card later, but you could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can be an earth sign too, and I'm gonna leave it there. This Sagittarius spies on you. They want to know if you've changed. They accuse you of being deceptive. They feel like you ghosted them and you got some inner child issues that you need to work out. They see you in their dreams. It could be a 3D connection going on here, but they're not really saying nothing about it. They feel like you spy on them too, but they feel like you don't know that they watch you but yeah, like they know that they feel like you watch them too, but they're real secretive about them being caught spying on you. They spy on you in some kind of way. And with that spiritual card being here, you know they could be a witch or warlock or just good with divination or just intuitive. But they keeping this quiet. Any type of dream, any type of spying they do, they don't tell nobody. They blame you for having some inner child issues for whatever caused this situation to happen between y'all that they feel a change needs to come about from. And they also have inner child issues that they feel you triggered. They feel like they can't trust you and they're purposely staying away from you. But for some reason, Crosswatcher, this motherfucking Sagittarius cannot stop spying. They just can't. They can't. I don't know. Even if they ghosted you, they still spy. I don't get it, but that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. As far as their money, they could be self-employed or in a leadership position. They could be going towards a new job. Both of these cards talk about entrepreneurship. You got frame here for steady income, organizing, accomplishments. They could be in art and design. They could be home-oriented. They could work from home or just be self-employed. But their money is stable. That is the main focus that came out throughout the reading. And then you have light bulb here. Lucrative ideas, new income source, inspiration. They could be an entrepreneur. They could be getting a new job or do something creative that's bringing them a lot of money. And that seems to be, again, their main focus, money. So let's do the oracle cards. We're going to do Jupiter and Virgo for patience. Okay, when this card appears in a reading, it shows that the questioner should not be afraid to ask for assistance with the project. So the Sagittarius tries to do a lot on their own, and they would rather people offer help to them instead of them asking for it. The events that could take place with this card coming out is acting as secretary for a social or self-help group, reorganizing the methods and systems of an organization, spending time helping someone with a learning difficulty. So this person, this Sagittarius could be on the brink of reinventing something or revising something or starting something up completely new. And that is where their focus is at. All right, so the Three of Cups, I think this is the back of the Three of Cups. No, it's the front of the Three of Cups, is what Sagittarius would tell you. Gather your friends just for the pleasure of their company. You don't need to have a special occasion to celebrate, as friendship itself is cause for a celebration. If you have a spiritual community, you will find a particular happiness with those people now. You might want to go to church or a temple to just rejoice together in nature. No. You might want to go to a church or a temple or to just rejoice together in nature. As the poet Rumi says, there are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground. So this person is spiritual, and it looks like she's offering, making an offering to the heavens or something like that. So you dealing with a witch or a warlock or somebody that's very spiritual. They're heavy in the spiritual community. They're heavy intuitive. And they're probably more than likely spying on you through astral projection or through tarot. They're part of some type of, I don't want to say cult, but organization, spiritual community, whatever. And cult is not even bad. It's from the root, it's the root word of culture. So, I mean, whatever. That's what I have. That was a very simple but peculiar, weird ass reading to me. Okay, let's do Capricorn. Okay. It was kind of creepy. You know what it was? It was eccentric. It was an eccentric reading. Okay. Capricorn. If you are cross-watching for a Capricorn, July. So this could involve a Cancer or a Leo. You have grasshopper, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. You have sunrise, new creative ideas, new venture, a fresh start. You have dragon, beware of self-delusion. You have scissors, disappointment in some affair. You have flags, don't be tempted to lower your standards. You have carrot, opportunity or windfall. You have purse, pay attention to your finances. And you have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. For money, you have pendulum. Something is changing with their job. Their oracle card is Jupiter and Sagittarius for principle. You got redemption for an oracle card, betrayal for another one, passion for another one, movement, decision and options, mirroring, and happiness. And what they will tell you is the Six of Wands. Wow. Interesting. They could be getting some good news very soon and have to be really responsible with whatever this gift or whatever this money is. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be money. They're disappointed in you. They felt like they could have did better than you, like they lowered their standards for you. They felt like they was walking on eggshells with you. And they felt like they were living a lie. They think you think that you're better than them, Crosswatcher. They feel like they took a lot of losses in their life by investing in you. They have a lot of regrets. Looks like they're getting ready for a new start, a new job, some type of fresh start. They're about to get a windfall of money, and they don't want to make the same mistake that they feel they made with you with somebody else. This can happen as early as July. A Cancer or a Leo could be involved, as well as a Sagittarius. I have Pisces here too. I have Aries and Leo here too, and Cancer here. Yeah. I'm going to say Aquarius too. This betrayal card makes me think of the Seven of Swords. Yep. But that's how they feel. And it looks like they're taking jabs at you, Crosswatcher. They're about to come into some money. Either this is a windfall of money or a better job. They got options in employment or ways to make money. But if they're not careful with it, they could lose it. You got purse here. Pay attention to your finances. So it looks like they're about to come into some type of windfall of money where they're going to want to splurge and, live their best life. And they're being advised to kind of be cheap. How they feel about you is redemption, passion, decisions, options, movement, betrayal, mirroring, and happiness. They still find you attractive, but they don't trust you. They feel like they need to move away from you. They feel like you'll never be honest. You'll never do what needs to be done to kind of wipe the slate clean between y'all. They would rather get to know new people than to have a new beginning with you. They're focusing on their own happiness. And it seems like, I don't know, I'm hearing in my head and another motherfucking thing and another thing. And don't forget this. It's like they don't want you to feel like they're being petty. Because with this Jupiter in the 9th house being here, they feel like you guys don't stand on the same principles and that you'll never understand them. And it's like parts of them that make them feel like they'll never really understand you either. They feel like the connection didn't go any further than the passion, because when it comes to day-to-day stuff, y'all just wasn't on the same page. And they're blaming you for some type of hardship that they've experienced in their life. But it looks like in the future, they're going to be grateful for that hardship because they learned a lot, and they're getting some type of money. And they also feel like you will never meet nobody better than them. With flag here, don't be tempted to lower your standards. They feel like they're the best you've ever had or something like that. They're pretty much blaming everything on you. And they're actually using the excuse of you guys don't share the same principles. And they feel like karma is a bitch and they're going to get the last laugh, because what they would tell you is the 6 of Wands. I'm going to be okay regardless. And you going to hear about it, bitch. Not calling the cross-watcher a bitch, but I'm just saying. The 6 of Wands is a card of attention, news spreading. That's crazy. It is giving petty. It definitely is giving. Well, damn. Okay. All right. I'm gonna read off these oracle cards, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. I don't know. It's gonna be a minute. Okay, so principle, Jupiter and Sagittarius. When this card appears in a reading, it will raise matter of principle of life philosophy that is particularly related to the question. And that is the question. I think Capricorn questioned if you guys were a good match for each other. They were really practical about whatever this relationship was, and they felt like it was a bad investment. Maybe they are recognizing that you felt that way too. I don't know. I'm trying to generalize this and be fair, but it's so hard to. It is so hard to. I have to read the cards how they coming out. So The events that could take place with this card being here is planning a grand tour or world trip, being completely immersed in the new philosophy or religion, conversion, the need to persuade others of a philosophy. So this Capricorn is learning how to respect other people's beliefs. Maybe this Capricorn is admitting that they forced something on you or tried to like overly influence you to believe everything that they believe or something like that. They're acknowledging that. It looks like they're going to be doing some traveling and coming into some type of money and going from one religion or one culture to the next. All right, so you got the Six of Wands as what they would say to you. Okay, so with the damn, why did I go to the Three of Cups? I was supposed to go to the Six of Wands. The fuck is wrong with me? All right, the Six of Wands. Success comes after a period of strife and striving. You can feel good about the praise and recognition you are given. You've earned it. It's not egotistical to take a bow for a job well done. If the situation doesn't describe you at this time, consider it to be encouragement. This is what you can achieve when you apply yourself with excellence and integrity. So the Capricorn is basically all up in your face with that message. They're basically saying back then you didn't want them or you didn't appreciate them, but they're about to come up if they haven't came up already. So don't try to dick ride them. Don't try to act like you wasn't putting them down or you wasn't like you wasn't down in them when they were down and out. Today is a new day. It's like whatever it is, whatever period in their life they've been in or was in, it was rough. And now they've either just made it out of it or they're coming out of it now. And yeah, they don't want no fake love from not only you, but from anybody. They they only gonna deal with people that was with them through it all. I don't know what this is trying to say, but it's kind of like, fuck my past, look at me now. Fuck whatever happened back then, look at me right now. That's not who I am today. And, I don't know. All right, let's do Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, if you are cross watching for Aquarius, you got rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. Heart, great happiness. Fair woman, dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Or they could be just light skinned. Wishbone or wish granted. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Table, hard work ahead. Well, great worry over nothing. March, a Aries or a Pisces could be involved. Pen, new job, career, and younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. You could be the fair woman or younger woman, or they could be. Your oracle is the moon in Cancer for friendship. You got the back of the Two of Swords for what Aquarius would say to the cross watcher. You have action, promise, friendship, again, okay, distance, priority, triggered, and code. And you also have for their financial card, rough patch for skull. Skull, rough patch. We'll get to that later though. All right, so this Aquarius has been through some ups and downs. It has been a really hard worker. They've been trying to speed up a process that's inevitable to stay the same pace that it's been. They're walking into happiness and they're going to realize they were worrying over nothing. I feel like this person feels like they're going to get you back. They miss you when you're not around, with Beryl being here. They feel like you're missing in their life. I don't think it's money, it's love. It's something that has to do with you, because they look to you as being a wish that hasn't been granted yet. They're focusing on their money. They got a new job or career, or they're making more extra money. They're focusing on their happiness and they're working really, really hard. They feel like you guys have overcome so much together that it shouldn't tear you guys apart or divide you. It should bring you closer together. This person want to be happy with you. They're learning to be happy with themselves. Oh, well, maybe I'm not talking to you. You can't force a message. This just ain't for you. Maybe they ain't thinking about you either. Maybe they don't miss you either. What's your point of saying that? Does it make you feel better to say you don't miss nobody? Because you probably know don't nobody miss you either. I just don't understand why y'all say some of the stupid shit y'all say in the chat. It don't make sense to me. You be so thirsty to it gives thirsty. It does. There could have been a third party here, or this person could have a child, or maybe they just childish. I don't know. But they're learning from past experiences. Something about you, Crosswatcher, that makes this person feel like this is not over. They have spurts of anxiousness. They do. They have spurts of like anxiousness. And then I don't know if they focus on work or they do something else to kind of like distract themselves so they're not constantly thinking about whatever this is. Their finances and their priorities are together, though. They don't like you being distant and cold towards them. They at least want to be your friend. And they feel like they got something to prove to you. They want to take action towards you. They feel like they got something to prove. They could be getting advice from other friends about you. Their friends and family like you too. Whoever this Aquarius is, and it could be a sun, moon, rising, or Venus, I think they feel stupid. I do. I think they feel a little dumb for whatever they did. Because they look at you as being very critical and very judgy and very cold towards them. But they're still like hyping themselves up to feel like, they're just like this right now. They don't mean any of this. You could be another Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. You could be a Cancer. You could be an Aries. You could, I did say Libra. I'm hearing Scorpio. And with Wishbone being here, I did say, Aquarius, But they really miss you. Whoever this is. They really do miss you. They want to keep their word on something that they promised you. They want you to know that you can always count on them. It looks like they were mad at you at some point too, and feel like you didn't show up for them. They might have gave you the cold shoulder at some point. But I feel like they're over that right now. They're over it. Now, with Skull being here, this person could be they could be in between jobs or starting something new. But it looks like whatever it is that they're starting new, they're working really, really hard for it, and they're going to get it if they haven't received it already. So some of them could be in a position where they're unemployed, but with Penn here, they're about to get a new job. They're about to have money, and they've been working really, really hard. They feel like the worst part of their lives and the worst part of you all's lives together is over, and they're excited about a new beginning. Out of 100%, I feel like this person feels like they have an 85% chance of a reconciliation with you. And they're just going to continue to put in the work. They feel like you came up short with them and they're trying to like make up for it or something like that. They feel bad about something. They feel bad about something. And that's crazy. Like, you can't please simple-minded bitches for nothing. And this is just not one person. This whoever that do this goofy shit. Even when a reader is nice enough to do a cross-watching reading, they motherfuckers watch their own sign. And when a bitch supposed to be watching their own sign, they choose to cross-watch. I'ma need all of y'all that do that goofy shit to go find your motherfucking brain in a dumpster and put it back in your fucking head. Go get you some Kleenex, a therapist. Get your shit together. Get it all the way together. Because you sound dumb and you look fucking dumb. And every time I look up in my screen and I see some goofy shit, I'm calling it out. Because, bitch, you goofy. Ass backward ass people. When they supposed to be tending to their own garden, they cross-watching. Motherfucker do a whole cross-watching reading. Well, bitch, bye. I'm just saying, like, it just made me think, like, the audacity, like, ungrateful, delusional. You got the nerve to be ungrateful and hooked on phonics and delusional, all in your feelings at the same time. Please don't bring that shit in here. Okay, so Aquarius, the last card that I have for cross-watching in Aquarius is Moon in Cancer for friendship. When this card occurs in a reading, it indicates a screwed business ability if the questioner dares to launch out on his or her own. I told you, y'all, whoever cross-watching for an Aquarius, this person is about to branch off and do something new in the work sector, whether it's their own business or a new job. But whatever it is, it's going to be very beneficial, and they're focused on this. They're working really hard on this. Cool Breeze, thank you, baby, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. When the card friendship occurs, it highlights an almost psychic sensitivity to the thoughts and feelings of others. The person is asking the question may be called upon in the future to act as a shoulder to cry on for a close friend or a family member. Crosswatcher, Aquarius wants you to know that they'll be there for you if you need them. Even if it doesn't work out between y'all on a romantic, from a romantic standpoint, or even if y'all just friends, they want to be a part of your life, and they'll always be there for you. So even if you guys fell out, like, there's no love lost here. However, I don't know which Aquarius I'm talking to. I don't know, but this Aquarius, the energy that I'm picking up on, if they can't be nothing else but your friend, they will be okay with that. They will be okay with that. An event that could take place with this card coming out is situations such as important family gatherings, and celebrations of anniversaries, inheritance, genealogy, distant relations, moving houses, sharing a friend or family member's problems. So this could be a relative you're cross-watching for. This is somebody that you might have had a falling out with, and they're past it. And not only are they're past it, they don't want to like be petty about it. They're willing to put in the work to like heal whatever they hurt, whatever type of pain they cause. They're willing to put in work to heal it. This is a person that's been working hard on themselves, and they're really sincere about how they feel about you. It seems like it. Seems like they're a little anxious about it at times. They worry, and then they try to bring themselves back, back grounded. Yeah, but they really seems like their intentions are pure. I'll just say that. All right, so you got the Two of Air as what they would say to you. Beyond the self-defense mentioned on the other side, this is a good time to enhance your peace of mind through meditation and other contemplative practices. Having such skill will enable you to ride out the storms with serenity until calmer conditions prevail. This person is very strong, and they display a lot of perseverance. They do get anxious. They do get defensive and insecure. And they have been healing themselves and restructuring their life as well as their mindset through meditation, spirituality, and just doing things that invites peace into their life and repels toxicity or anything that will put them in a low vibration. It's like they had this is like the definition of a come to Jesus moment to me. I don't know who this Aquarius is, but they're spiritual. They are learning to take the higher road in things and not really fall into the petty shit. And they just want to change for the better. And they're putting in the work to do it. They're really trying hard to do this. Oh. All right. I guess a little bit of everything came off every side. Last but not least, let's do Pisces. All right, Pisces. What Pisces would say to you is the Seven of Swords. Woo, child. Who y'all didn't piss the Pisces off. You got April for Aries and Taurus. You got Club here for somebody will try to make you do something against your will. You got Haystack, Karma. You will reap what you have sown. Child. Happiness. Ooh, shit. And work, achievement, and success. December, this could involve, you could be a Taurus or Aries, a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Older man, the Pisces could be older or you can be. Chair empty, someone is leaving your life. Child. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Hat, you will be playing a different role. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. And Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, child. Well, damn. Oracle card they got is I think this is Pluto and Sagittarius for discovery. You got compromise, spying, lessons, affection, energy, apology, and life partner. And their financial card is Tree for financial growth. This is a Pisces that's focused on their money They could be very stable or working towards a lot of stabilities. They could be older or act very mature. You catching hell will make this person very happy. Very happy Mondays. I just looked up and saw that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Elise Wilson, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you as well, Cool Breeze. Thank you. You didn't piss this Pisces off. Your karma or you learning a harsh lesson for trying to mess with them will bring this person tears of joy. Pisces is mad at you. This person feels like they are a hard worker. You blocking something or working against them is the dumbest thing that you could ever do, because not only are you going to get caught for it, according to the Pisces, you're going to pay big time. If this is a coworker, you about to get fired, according to the Pisces. If this is a lover, you about to get cut off. If this is a relative or a friend, you about to get cut off. Everybody is getting cut off and suffering some consequences for fucking with Pisces. That is what this is saying. And you think you in one position, but you don't even know. You'll be playing a different role. Pisces is very defensive right now. They're only thinking about people leaving and people suffering for something that they did to Pisces. And when they realize that somebody has got the karma or Pisces have gotten justice in a situation, they're going to celebrate. They're going to be happy about it. Now it's given family, co-worker, and lover. Fire and earth signs are here. Damn, they look at you as an enemy and you against them. And don't get comfortable in your role because they planning to sabotage you. They planning to fuck you over. And it doesn't seem like they're doing this in a malicious way, but it looks like they're looking for something, and whatever they're looking for, they're gonna find it, or they're hoping to find it with Pluto in 9th house for discovery. So you got a Pisces that's cross-watching your ass too, cross-watcher, and they looking for something. And when they find whatever it is they looking for, they're going to try to throw you under the bus and destroy you. This Pisces look at you as an enemy. They want you out of their life, out of their situation. They don't want to look at you. They don't want to be reminded of you. And they're working really hard to do this. You didn't try to sabotage something according to them. And they just want you out of their life or the end of this situation to be completely over. April could be the timeline for next year or December for this year. And like I said, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, and Sagittarius are here. Scorpio, I'll just say Scorpio because Pluto is here. I'll say Aquarius because the 7 of Swords is here. As far as the love situation, they're spying on you. Whoever you are, cross-watcher, they cross-watching you too. Oh, they spying like a motherfucker, whoever this is. They want an apology from you. And they want you to feel proud with being with them. They're willing to compromise, though. And even if they find something and they overreact, because this Pisces does seem to be very emotional right now. And it's almost like they're territorial over you. Whether y'all together or not, like especially if y'all not together, this Pisces act like they own you and you better not be doing shit when they spy. But even if they do tend to do something out of impulse and being emotional, they'll apologize to you. They just want to be with you. They just want to be with you. They want everybody to know that y'all together. And if they don't feel like you representing the relationship right, it'll just make them, this Pisces come off as being very insecure. I hate to say that. They come off as being very insecure, like they have trust issues. They think everybody is against them. Some people are, some people aren't. They want justice in a situation. They want karma. They're doing their own investigation to look for things so they can call people out on it and distribute some type of consequence for it. Yeah, it's giving gimme precious for sure. Gimme precious. And you precious, cross watcher. You are precious to them. Yeah. So if they see some shit online that they don't like, precious. They gonna snap, crackle, and pop on your ass. They may very well do that. For real. You like a picture? Bitch, you like a picture, bitch? You know? Yeah, they find out something going on at work, that shit coming out. For real, like they snapping. They gotta learn how to not be so impulsive, and they'll be okay. But they just be spying to make sure y'all on the same page, you know? They just be wanting to make sure and stuff. And they looking for something. And it looks like they're not gonna stop until they find it. As far as their money, they're stable. They can have a family business. They could be a leader in any, industry. They have built a good reputation at work. They have abundance, or they're about to get some. They can have an outdoor job. They can have a white collar job. They can have a blue collar like warehouse job or something like that. But yeah, now let's get into Pluto and Sagittarius, number 9 for discovery. My apologies. I'm still learning astrology. This is not Pluto. This is Mars in Sagittarius for discovery. My apologies. This is no, it's Mercury in Sagittarius. Bear with me. It's Mercury in Sagittarius. Carbon Q, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I don't know where that gremlin voice came from, but I just felt that shit and let that shit out. Yeah. They gonna cross watchers for Pisces. Pisces is just gonna be showing you a different side of them. They just gonna be letting shit out. So don't judge them because they sensitive. All right. Trey Blends, thank you for the super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so Mercury in Sagittarius for discovery. When this card is drawn in a reading, the questioner may meet someone of this type who becomes an influence. Alternatively, the inquirer may find a need to develop by expanding his or her knowledge of the world. So Pisces has the ability to misjudge people because whoever this Pisces is that I'm reading for, they like for stuff to be their way. And it's hard for them to see stuff from another person's perspective. So they may stumble across something looking for something specific and end up finding something totally different and maybe feeling bad about it. The events that could take place with this card coming out is a visit from someone abroad, learning a foreign language, planning a long trip, discovering a philosophy or religion, following a guru or mentor, involvement in politics. So something about their spirituality, how they look at gay people, how they look at transgenders, how they look at the opposite race of them, like different races, different cultures, how they look at different walks of life could be changing because they may encounter somebody. They could have had some bad encounters in any of those situations that made them look at a whole group of people the same way just off one encounter. And now they may find themselves in a situation where they're forced to come to a realization where everybody is not the same. You can't be so closed-minded when it comes to certain, I don't know. They're going to meet somebody that's so different that they would judge in a certain way, and to find out that that's not how that person is either. That's not how people from that society, that's not how all people are. It's like a revolutionary making friends with a white supremacist. Remember that movie, Remember the Titans? Remember that movie, Remember the Titans? When that black football star became friends with the white football star at a time where they were very racist towards black people. This could have been around the Jim Crow time, and they were all in high school, and they had Denzel Washington as that coach. They didn't like each other at first, but when they got to know each other and the coach forced them to be together, be around each other, share rooms and board with each other, they learned so much about each other. They went into the situation like, this person is the enemy, to nah, this person is my brother. It could be something like that. They might feel like something that you do is real sneaky or it irritates them. They don't understand it. They don't like it. And then they learn to appreciate it. Something like that. So when they looking for shit from you, they gonna discover some shit about themselves. All right. Okay, that took a minute to come out. So you got the Seven of Swords. That's what Pisces would say to you. No, it's back here. Okay. Seven of Swords is not a good card. It says the person who is acting in a sneaky or dishonorable way may not be fully aware of the harm he or she is doing. There is some history in the situation that will hurt more when the truth comes out. It's time for everyone to put their cards on the table, including any feelings of betrayal, past hurts, or failures. So, and Pisces, if you're watching, this is for the cross watcher, and this may not apply for every Pisces. But see, the Pisces may be on some one-sided shit. They may find out, like, it could be a situation like this. The Pisces feels like you cheating, and they catch you in somebody's DMs. And when they confront you about it, they feel dumb as hell when you show them a screenshot of them doing the same thing 30 days prior. It's like, it's going to cause, okay, because this card is telling you how Pisces is looking at you, but it's also uncovering something about the Pisces too. They may dig too deep and open something up, thinking that it's going to hurt you, and you may only get the repercussions from it. But nah, they're going to get some repercussions from it too. Because once you open that can of worms, everything comes out. This may not apply to every Pisces, but it apply to somebody. And just know, if you did the Pisces wrong, they're going to make sure you get your ass handed to you, and never, ever do no shit like that to them again. Because let's go back to the beginning of the reading when we were cross-watching. The Pisces that I'm reading for and energy I'm picking up on feels like justice needs to be served for somebody that did them wrong. And they're not going to stop until they get that damn justice. And we could just flip it. Pisces also could be saying, you can try to dig as much dirt on me as you want to, bitch. It's way more dirt on you than it will ever be on me. So when everything comes out, you gonna look way worse than what you tried to make me look like. So be my guest, bitch. Be as sneaky as you want to be. Let's see how that work out for you. I'm still gonna get the last laugh. Bitch. That's what it's given. I'm done. It's time for me to eat some cake. Okay, I need to charge back up with some cake. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. I don't know. I think I'm going to I'm not going to do this one for a while until I pick up on something more general or more wide range. It seems like my readings are so specific. I'm just grateful that I have a crowd of people that reaches the messages that I put out and they resonate with them. Because sometimes when I'm on this side of the camera and I'm pulling these cards, y'all, I be thinking to myself, who the fuck is going through this? You know, it's like I didn't realize so many people resonated. Give me a kiss. Mwah. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I'm going to go eat me some ice cream. I'll talk to you later. Bye.